Jaws is an all-time classic. We can all agree on that. One of the greatest movies ever made. But can this movie ever be remade? Can you ever make a Jaws reboot?
I mean, the easy answer is absolutely not, right? I mean, it is quite an amazing movie. But there was this funny little, I guess, joke. It was a rumor first that turned into a long-running joke, and I absolutely love it. And on the last watch of Jaws, this kept floating around in my mind, and I couldn't ignore it. Rob Zombie's Jaws. Now, hear me out. Okay. Everybody goes, ah! Yeah, everybody explodes immediately. Something that I noticed this time around, forget about the shark and the boat stuff and all the great cinematography. That can all be had. What got me this time around, where I was like, I think he might be able to, it's the casting. Rob Zombie, love him or hate him, the man can cast a film to make what is a Rob Zombie film. And these people in this little town of Amity were so Rob Zombie coded because they were kind of real. They were kind of gritty. They were kind of ugly. They were kind of stupid. That's what directors miss when they remake stuff, is that the casting often makes the movie. And you look at like Chief Brody, by the way, Chief Brody in that movie, a year younger than I am now, if you can even believe that. But he's like a grizzled New York street cop. Like there's something about him that actually like works for that moment. And then you have this sort of, academic and Hooper, played by young Richard Dreyfuss, and he's just squirrely and squeaky enough, and it works in what he's doing. And then of course you have this blowhard captain in Quint. You need to cast guys that feel that way, that like feel real and touchable and texturized and all that shit. And so I'm like, I would never remake this thing. I would never touch this thing. But if I was going to give it to a director, I would give it to Rob Zombie, because he would know to cast it that way. Because you would miss that. Everybody in Amity would be pretty. They'd be taking selfies and blah, blah, blah. They'd miss the point. This is a dirty little town. They're all kind of a little bent and a little crooked. You need a director who would know how to do that. So if it had to be remade, it's Rob Zombie's Jaws with Sherry Moon Zombie playing the shark, of course.